Have an earnestness for death, and you will have life. You should not quarrel with your neighbor, for he will remain where he is, but your high-handedness will become the talk of the people. Youth is not restored by the dyeing of your hair. Intentions count in your actions. Cooperate with one another, and do not bear grudges of jealousy. Maybe a thing that you do not like is really in your interest. It is possible that a thing that you may desire may be against your interest. A man who is shy and modest is an amazing character, but a woman who is shy and modest is beyond amazing. Do not cut a fruit-bearing tree. There is no trouble in patience, and there is no benefit in complaining. Knowledge is the life of the mind. It is a matter of shame that in the morning the birds should be awake earlier than you. He who prays 5 times a day is in the protection of God, and he who is protected by God cannot be harmed by anyone. To seek forgiveness in old age is good, but to seek it when young is better. Do not follow vain desires, for verily he who prospers is preserved from lust, greed and anger. He who avoids complaints invites happiness. If you want to control other people, first control yourself. Run away from greatness, and greatness will follow you. Death is the easiest of all things after it, and the hardest of all things before it. One of the worst sins are those that are taken lightly. The greatest truth is honesty, and the greatest falsehood is dishonesty. Our abode in this world is transitory. Our life therein is but alone. Our breaths are numbered, and our indolence is manifest. There is no harm in patience, no profit in lamentation. Death is easier to bear that which precedes it, and more severe than that which comes after it. Remember the death of the apostle of God, and your sorrow will be lessened. The true believer is rewarded in everything, even in affliction. Piety is the most solid goodness, and the vilest of what is evil is vice. Cursed is the man who dies, but the evil done by him survives. It is bad for a young man to sin, but it is worse for an old man to sin. Use the same measure for selling that you use for purchasing. Do not deceive or be faithless even with your enemy. In the matter of justice, all should be equal in your eyes. O man, you are busy working for the world, and the world is busy trying to turn you out. Do not get elated at any victory, for all such victory is subject to the will of God. Pride in the case of a rich man is bad, but pride in the case of a poor man is worse. He who boasts lowers himself. He who indulges in falsehood will find the paths of paradise shut to him.